So this is a paragraph I wanted to read, again, coming from the Total Mess. This is you speaking. It says, it is wonderful to talk about mastery, wonderful to consider oneself on the path of mastery, wonderful to consider oneself as part of the path of the masters, masters of transcendent being, and wonderful to have an intimate and positive devotional attitude towards mastership. But imagine the profound sense of wonder which arises when the body-mind is no longer in conflict and, apart from basic vital functioning, the body is finally at the service of the mind and its heart, and true selfless mastery is attained and realized, and the splendid peace of light and the majestic heart grace or radiant heartfulness is realized for the sake of all beings. And I was just wondering if you could maybe describe this this process a little bit more when you talk about a profound sense of wonder that arises, when the body-mind isn't in conflict. Can you just
that's why there's such a great emphasis on what is called selflessness, getting out of the way of your own, say, inherited neuroses, your own self-defeating, self-sabotaging, self-conflicting, self-dividing, defeat, confusion. That's why there's insistence on recognizing the mechanics of what selfishness is. So you start letting things happen instead of feeling you're doing. There's ego. So when there's a time when you're doing, but you're not doing it as ego. That's yielded, that's given up. It starts to be done by itself. Where you're gone. Who are you when you're not you? What happens? It doesn't stop. It goes deeper. But there's part of you that has to do certain things by itself. And so we practice to purify ourselves of the obstruction processing that self creates and is that self-obstruction, so that what it is can be done better by itself, so spontaneously, intuitively, so humorously, so happily even, right? Peacefully, right? Just grooving. But it's very possible. It depends on how much of your understanding of neuroses that you suffer, you're able to recognize, let go, let be. Then meditation as a form of balancing your forces of conflict and exposing yourself to the fact that you are actually, like all other beings, neutral in nature, neither for nor against, non-dual, even non-conceptual. And you find out for yourself. Yeah. And what that glimpse of enlightenment is